السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما نافعا يا كريم. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, according to Ibn Umar, المؤمن الذي يخالط الناس ويصبر على أذاهم أعظم أجرا من المؤمن الذي لا يخالط الناس ولا يصبر على أذاهم. So to break it down, المؤمن الذي يخالط الناس, the believer who mixes with people, ويصبر على أذاهم, and bears their annoyance with patience, أعظم أجرا, will have a greater reward, من المؤمن الذي لا يخالط الناس ولا يصبر على أذاهم, than the believer who does not mix with people and does not put up with their annoyance. I speak about myself first when I say there are people, there are situations I know that if I interact with them or if I get into a situation, I can get angry, I can get annoyed, I'm not gonna exhibit patience. I know this, and sometimes I would consciously make a decision to not interact with these people, to not go forward with this situation. And although I'm doing this because I don't want to lash out, although I'm doing this because I don't want to get angry and hurt the other person's feelings and escalate the whole situation, this is not what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is teaching us. So I asked myself, what? I'm not a very patient person, so how can I increase my patience? And subhanAllah, there is another hadith that answers this question reported by Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh. He says, إِنَّمَا الْعِلْمُ بِالتَّعَلُّمِ وَإِنَّمَا الصَّبْرُ بِالتَّصَبُّرِ وَإِنَّمَا الْحِلْمُ بِالتَّحَلُّمِ. So إِنَّمَا الْعِلْمُ بِالتَّعَلُّمِ, indeed knowledge is gained through seeking it. وَإِنَّمَا الصَّبْرُ بِالتَّصَبُّرِ, patience is gained through serving it. Patience is gained through striving for patience. وَإِنَّمَا الْحِلْمُ بِالتَّحَلُّمِ, and forbearance is gained by practicing gentleness. So if you notice the solution to all of these, to patience, to kindness, it's all going under situations where you need to exhibit these characteristics. So for example, being kind with your siblings or with your friends, or being patient with someone can really get on your nerves and can really annoy you. These are all different situations and where you need to practice patience or practice kindness. So when you work out, for example, you are constantly testing your strength and trying to improve it. You have to put tension under your muscle in order to help it grow, in order to get more fit. And it's the same exact thing with patience. So, like for example, earlier this week, I got into a conversation with someone, and they said something that really annoyed me. And the usual dynamic with this person is not the most friendly of dynamics. Sometimes he'll get angry, he'll start yelling, I'll get angry, I'll start yelling. That's the usual dynamic. So I thought, what, I'm going to put this technique to the test. And throughout the entire, after he said something that, really annoyed me, I thought, what, I'm just going to try to be calm. I'm going to keep a smile on my face, and I'm not going to lash out like I would usually. And alhamdulillah, that conversation ended, very happily. We all went home in very happy. No one was angry from one another. And future conversations were actually just like that. We weren't necessarily angry with each other. We actually came to terms, and we were able to converse with happy emotions as opposed to lashing out and being angry. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is the best example of this. Numerous times people will come to his house and disrespect him publicly and privately. And the Prophet ﷺ looked at this as an opportunity to exhibit patience and hopefully calm the situation down. These are all different. This is one of multiple examples where the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ exhibits patience and proves to us that, the solution to everything is not lashing out. We live in a world where the conditions are not perfect. You're not going to find people that are constantly nice to you, where it's easy to be kind to them back. People are going to be mean to you, and it's up to you to exhibit patience in those situations. That's how you strengthen that skill. So inshallah, we can benefit from this lesson from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and apply it to our day-to-day lives.